Good morning. We are off to a slow start today. The snow is coming. The well guys are here trying to figure out what is going on with our well. And I am working on building the window case and trim. This is always slow and I want it to look nice. So what I'm trying right now is pocket hole jigs, and I'll build the frame off the window and I'll put it all on one. I've been trying to figure this out for probably about an hour now. I'm hoping that this is gonna work good. Once we get it figured out, it'll go pretty quickly. Nice, that'll be the side we see. Gina says before I test fit this, I gotta try one of her muffins she just made, and they smell amazing, so I'm not gonna say no. All right, I'm going for one of the ones you put the cinnamon and sugar on. It smells good.
They're crunchy. Do you really like it?
I do. They're nice, they got a good flavor, and they're not very sweet, which is good. She also made sourdough cookies the other day with the starter. And those are good too because they're not overly sweet. Must be to do with the sourdough. I don't know if there's less sugar in it or if it cuts out that sweetness.
Yeah, so these are just from my sourdough discard. So I've been trying just to use that up. And so I just did some sourdough discard muffins. So it's just simple. The sourdough has some cinnamon and some sugar. And then I did sugar on these ones, cinnamon sugar on top of these ones, and not on these. I think they could be a little less done. But other than that, really easy.
Oh, I got a picture frame. This window is hard. This window is really hard. I don't know if it's the shiplap isn't made perfectly or what, but this tapers from end to end and side to side. So I'm kind of having to build this nicely and hide all of that and doing a lot of extra work to make it look nice. So I know the other window is on, like this window. I know when I made the casing, it was off. Like it's flush here, and then down here it's about 1/4 of an inch different, but it's different everywhere in the window. I think it's these boards weren't milled all the same. So I'm gonna make it work and nobody will ever know. All right, we'll give that a test fit again. If I will like it, we can put some great stuff in around the window, seal it up nicely, and then we can screw that on there permanently. That'll work. I've never built a window casing that way, pocket hole jigging it and making it a frame like that. But I really like that. It just makes it a lot more rugged. So we're gonna do the rest of the windows that way. Came out nice.
We're on to the next one.
Using your bench again.
Oh my goodness, that's not what it's for.
Couple of 1/2-inch shims. Watch out, cameraman.
You do know what this means.
Then I have a nice shelf to put all of my stuff.
No, I'm not gonna want you to put any of your stuff here.
That's what I'm building it for.
No, if it looks all nice and pretty, it won't be like before it was like other stuff there. Oh well, now it's gonna be pretty and we're not gonna want you to put anything there.
Well, I guess I better take it apart.
We also have these open still, but that is because we need to do the outdoor lights. When I say we, I mean Al. So I'm not going up there.
Come on.
It'd be nice to have some outdoor lights at some point, but I like to have his feet on the ground. So whenever he does it, he's ready for it. That'll be good. Look at the pretty snow.
Saying 6 inches today and 2 inches tomorrow. We'll be the first to know.
Then we can go on a plowing date.
Right?
Be fun. this too? Well, you might have noticed that we might need some new barn cats. These cats have the best personality. They have been so awesome. And then we started to bring them in a little by little, and we just love to cuddle them, and they love to cuddle us. So I think they might be indoor-outdoor cats. So if you've been wondering, that might be the case.
The snow is starting to come down pretty good right now. Hasn't accumulated much, but they're still calling for 6 inches of snow today. So I have a feeling it might be a late night plowing. So the question is, can we build this one all in one piece and have it come out nice? So this is going to be 2 windows in one.
Oh.
This is going to be a little fancier. So I'm hoping I can build this all together and then just assemble it. But we'll find out.
So what everybody I think is wanting to know is how come our barn cats have been in the house.
Barn cats have been in the house because they got pretty cool personalities and they are fun to watch. So they'll be indoor-outdoor cats. See, he wants to go out right now. So they'll be like figure out indoor-outdoor, not just living in the barn. So yeah. Right there, Arlo. Right. Yep.
Arlo and Jax has turned out into a big old softie. So anyway, he says they remind him of dogs and a cat that he had when he was little. So Olivia and I are not sad about it.
Not exactly sure what I did the other day, but I popped a rib right here. Man, that is sore. Like everything you do, you twist and move your ribs, so you constantly get a reminder.
You didn't even really do anything.
No, when I was wrenching on the snowblower and breaking free the hydraulic fittings, I kind of felt something pop here, but I stopped, I didn't keep going. And then yesterday, when I was taking off the rusted in bolts, I'm thinking bent over wrenching is what really made it go out. So I think it got partially out, and then yesterday it went out completely. And whew, I know it. Hoping the chiropractor can fix it next week. All right, so let me put this up, hold it. I'll have you hold it in place, and then I will mark where the center's going.
The snow hasn't accumulated much.
No. I want that black mark lined up with that black mark. What did I do wrong? Oh,
You went the wrong way.
No, I never added on my 7 inches. I know my measurement down from here to here, but after that I need to add 7 inches. You get 3.5 and 3.5. So I gotta add 7 1/4 because we have an 1/8 inch reveal too. So yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. So luckily we have boards to finish this, but we won't be able to finish the door until I go out and get more. They're all upset.
I just feel like that's the life right there.
Alright, we recut these.
Do you think this storm's gonna be a dud?
Just check the weather. And they were calling for 6 inches today, and now they're only calling for 4. So whatever we've got so far, we're supposed to have at least 2 inches, and it's been a dusting. So far it's been a dud. We'll find out what ends up happening, but I mean, maybe the mountains are shielding us. All right, you ready to try this again?
Yep. Did you make it long now?
Mark on that mark. I hope so. So it should be right there.
Yep. How about you?
All right, I just ripped off another 1/16 of an inch. And that is perfect now. I like that. Alright, I want to test fit this before we do the top piece. That looks really good.
We bring it in?
Yeah, I got it. I don't think a 3-bed garage is big enough.
No, it's not big enough.
The snow's really stopped now.
Just like little fine pieces coming down. Do you like it? What do you think? Yeah? No?
That'll do it. I sanded this whole frame down a little bit, so we'll have to touch up primer spots. We'll have to fill the nail holes, and then we can paint it. Well, the snow still hasn't shown up yet. The trim is looking good. I need to pick up the tools, and I'm not sure if the snow is coming tonight or not, but we'll find out. What a beautiful morning. The snow is finally deciding to come. I'm not sure how much we're supposed to get because the storm started later, but they're still calling for 6 to 10 inches. So I guess we will find out. Man, is it beautiful up here and so quiet. So if you guys haven't been watching the last couple of videos, we got a Bobcat Toolcat from a dealer that was a trade-in, and on my ride up there was a used equipment dealer that I know of that had a Bobcat 72-inch wide snowblower. So we bought that. Well, come to find out, the person who traded it in had it on a Caterpillar skid steer, so he had to change over the wire ends, and he took off the wiring harness and the module. So we got that all figured out. The guy I got the snowblower from is going to be reimbursing me the price of everything that I got, so that is really great of him. And then I had to go out and get bolts. So we got to get everything hooked up, zip tie everything out of our way, and we have snow today to start snow blowing. All right, that looks nice. Before we were missing everything, I had no idea what we were missing. And we can start snow blowing. Ready for this?
We're ready.
Alright, so this is my first time using a big snowblower like this, and this heavy wet snow keeps getting plugged up. I have it high RPMs running, and then every once in a while it just gets packed. What are the tricks so that doesn't happen? The snow like this, no matter if you're plowing or snow blowing, is not fun, because usually when you're plowing you end up getting stuck or buried somewhere.
When it's working, it's doing great.
Yes. Just about finished up, and the back end kept slipping over because it is so slippery once it gets packed, and I couldn't get back on. So now I'm waiting to get pulled out. I got the Bobcat Toolcat unstuck, put the tire chains on it. I forgot to film it, and I also found a hydraulic leak. I blew a hydraulic line, so I got that all figured out. We're gonna need to repair that, but not today. All right, the girls are inside baking up a storm. I went and We got more trim work the other day. Home Depot didn't have any more, so I had to run to Lowe's. And the Lowe's trim work, or primed boards I should say, are a lot nicer, and they were the same price. So I guess I should have went to Lowe's from the beginning. That's what the Lowe's stuff is. You can't tell when you buy it, but the Lowe's stuff is a plywood board wrapped in a plastic. Very interesting. That's why it's a lot straighter, because it's just plywood, or at least layers of wood glued together. That'll be interesting. We'll try it on the door and see how we like it.